So we definitely cannot blame women, because if the wrong woman makes her way and stays in your space, it's a reflection of you are incomplete.
100%.
You have not made a declaration as to the type of man that you're going to be. And that is the answer right there. We have to make a declaration as to the kind of man that we're going to be. That way we can identify the experience that we're going to give to women, and we can identify the experience that we want to come back to us.
I agree with that 1,000%.
And I don't have nothing else to say on that, man. Like, that's as simple as it can be. I'm going to tell you something wild real quick, right?
All right, let's go.
I've seen you say the quote, where there's no vision, the people perish. Where there's vision, the people flourish, right?
The man with vision will flourish. The man without vision will perish.
Okay. Would you believe me if I told you I created that quote?
No.
I did.
Because I got it from the Bible.
No, you got it from the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. But you didn't get the transverse where there's vision.
Okay, so say what you just said again. Okay, you got me. Okay, say what you just said again.
Where there is vision, the people perish. Where there is vision, the people flourish.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not going to bring no heat to my man, Willie Jolly. Mm-hmm. I was 26 years old, out in Bowie at a studio. Mm-hmm. He was our guest. Mm-hmm. To be on our show was How to Survive in the Bad Economy.
Okay.
He was in the room just like this while we were shooting the show before it was his guest spot to come on. Mm-hmm. In my notes, because we all had our monologue before we brought on the guest.
Okay.
In my meditation, I got the quote, where there is no vision, the people perish. Where there is vision, the people flourish. The part that's not in the Bible.
Gotcha.
Willie Jolly started off. He tested the waters to see if I would check him and come for him.
Right.
He said, I subscribe to where there is no vision, the people perish. But where there is vision, the people flourish. Mm-hmm. And he tried to see if I would come and take ownership of the quote. And I didn't. I understand that's just a part of the game.
Right.
If you're not just a motivational speaker and you're a prophet, that means you're ahead of everybody anyway. Mm-hmm. He's twice my age, but I'm in the spirit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you can have that. And so it's evolved into, you was my man spitting this, and other people spitting it, and have no idea where it came from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got you. I'm following.
And so it wasn't a braggadocious recollection. It's just more or less to say, where there is vision, the people flourish. Mm-hmm. Where there is an identity, the people flourish.
This is very true.
You're not going to choose the right woman until you have an identity. You're not going to choose the right woman until you have a full understanding and acceptance of yourself. Mm-hmm.